Hey, what's going on, guys? xXidol here, bringing you episode 2 of xXidol's Playhouse, or Let's Play series. I literally don't know what I'm going to call this series yet, because I haven't even rendered out the first one, and I haven't come up with a name, but we have found a place to call home. First of all, look at this gorgeous view. I'm going to turn on my render distance a little bit further, too, because this is an unacceptable distance. But this is a place I think, wow, this is all ruined. This is all ruined by the fact that my render distance is so tiny. This, this is a place I can call home. This is cool. I like this. Let's go ahead real quick and make ourselves a before I can't really run around this area and show it to you. I haven't even run around it myself. But let's make a furnace real quick. That way, all right, I picked up my crafting table and picked up a little bit more wood on the way over. Did the little basic stuff. I got a little bit of coal, but I want to cook. I was gonna say smelt some food. I want to cook some food real quick. That way, we're not eating this pork chop literally for no reason. We also killed a few more sheep. So let's go ahead and craft this sucker up. Boom, got a furnace. And I think you get a challenge for making food. We'll put this in. And I like how you get raw mutton. I don't think that was always a feature. I don't know if I said that right. Raw mutton? I don't think that was always a feature for killing sheep, that you got food. I vaguely remember only getting wool before. But this place is really cool. And right now we're just massacring these sheep real quick. Trying to collect a little bit of grub. And eventually, one thing I was just thinking about while I was walking over here, because I'm kind of just sitting here quietly in my thoughts. Oh gosh, we're going to have to survive the first night. Oh no, we have a bed, JK. One thing I was thinking about quietly to myself while I was walking over here was that eventually, projects are going to get larger and stuff. Videos are probably going to have to go over 5 to 8 minutes, which is kind of what I was shooting for, but with time, I think it's understandable that if videos go a little bit longer. It's not like a strict thing, but I want to keep videos short and to the point. I don't want to be off like, okay, well, let's go build this. Have I reached a 20-minute mark? Because I used to think that 20 minutes was the good time for a YouTube video. And honestly, if you're not doing something that you want to be doing for 20 minutes, it's boring for you and the viewer. And that's something I kind of realized as, 18,000 subscribers and 2.5 years later. Whenever I started my channel, I think in March of 2014 or something. If you're not interested, the viewer's not going to be interested. Wow, look how many pork chops we have. I love this. This is good. Okay, let's run around real quick, take a little peek at what we got. But I really like how this area looks. I like how it's all gray. Less grass is better for me. I don't really care much for grass. We got pigs here. I'm going to try to save those guys because I don't really need food at this exact second. And hopefully we can stumble across a carrot at some point. This is cool. This could be maybe crafted into a caving area. And this episode's probably not going to be a house. I don't think I have time for that, just so you guys know. Yeah, that could definitely be potentially a caving area. And why am I getting frame droppage, man? This is obnoxious. It's all these new chunks loading in. But we got a lot of food. This is a good food supply. We got, is it floating? No, almost floating. Whoa! We have waterfalls. This is sweet. We could easily build something over there into that waterfall area. Make the waterfall a little bit bigger and a little bit more drastic and cool. We got snow all the way up here. This is sweet. I think that means we can get snowballs with a shovel. I'm not 100% sure. Look at this view. That's awesome. Pigs, pumpkins, waterfall. That means water sources. The only hard thing is going to be, well, actually, it won't even be that hard. I was going to say starting a farm because you're going to need grass, but we already have grass up here. Worst case scenario, you have to dig a little dirt trail and let it, transfer over time. This is cool. We got trees. This is such a wide open area. It has so much potential for planting trees, planting a farm, having a house over here, having a storage base over here. I don't know. I like this area a lot. Obviously, I don't want to, settle down too quickly, but this is definitely where I'm thinking that a base would fit very nicely. And then we got basically a forest over here. I like this. I haven't walked around yet, so I'm learning this at the same time you guys are about what's over here. Let's go ahead and collect some of this coal real quick, just because we will need it eventually. And the one thing I don't like about this place is how, I also don't know how to use this crap yet, these new blocks. But one thing I don't like about this place is how much darn gravel there is. I think it's gravel. It might be one of those new blocks as well. But it's everywhere. It's something I eventually want to get rid of, and if I want to make this place look natural, that's also going to require me of placing stone back down, which is definitely a project I'd want to do off camera. But all this stuff, it might not even be, no, this isn't gravel. No, it might be. Don't know. Yeah, it's gravel. With the texture pack, I wasn't able to tell, but the sound is definitely very distinct for gravel, so no problem finding it out after that. But yeah, so we're just going to collect a little bit of this, but this is a place I definitely want to call home. I really do like this area. I hope you guys share the same interest with me. And it's a little bit different from what I've done in the past. I can't 100% remember where I've set up bases before, but this is definitely going to be a little bit of a new. I don't think I've done something like this. I remember in the Mine Age vanilla SMP server, we set up in a mountain, but this is kind of like on a hill, I'd say. This isn't even really a mountain. We're not that high up, and we got chickens. Oh my gosh. That's good because we can feed these suckers like now. So we can start a chicken farm really soon. But look at all this gravel. My golly. I do want to use gravel for pathways, but not as my main, ground. But yeah, this is nice. I do like this. Let's go ahead. Oh, man, I don't want to like start any big projects. I kind of just want to show it around and get you guys a feeling of home and collect a little bit of food because that's what we were kind of doing earlier. I basically just want to be able to have enough food to not worry about food for a long time. And I want to make sure I have enough pigs left that I can build a pig farm. That should be no problem once I get a carrot. The only problem is going to be finding a darn carrot. Wow, my experience fell way down there. Already level 6. I can dig it. I can dig it. But yeah, so let's go ahead and build a chest so we can unload all this stuff, and then we'll call it an episode. And then I'm gonna go off and collect some wood off camera, which should just be right here, no problem at all, because we're right next to a forest in the freaking greatest spot ever. Is that lava up there? No, those are the pumpkins. Those are the pumpkins. I was about to say this thing has it all. But yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do off camera. Let's build a chest real quick. And kind of just unload, and this is probably about when people start clicking on the next video because they don't think anything's going to happen. Go ahead and like this video to smithereens, guys. I'm really focused on trying to get as many likes as possible because that means that my videos are going to pop up for more people to start watching, more people to comment, more friends to join the group. I'm open to anybody. I try to keep my channel as friendly for younger audiences as possible and as interesting for older audiences as possible, if that makes any sense. I try to be age appropriate as well as not being like childish and child oriented, but I want my videos to be child friendly at the same time. So go ahead and like those videos, and we'll try to get as many people in here as possible, and we're gonna hopefully have a really good series, guys. I'm really feeling this. I love this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one when we have a bunch of wood saved up and we're gonna go ahead and start building our base. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.